Well, first of all, good afternoon, everybody, and I'm really grateful that the media is here because this is a great occasion. And I'm going to be very brief up here before I ask Brett Cadiente to come up from SERVPRO Kailua. But I also want to thank you and SERVPRO because I think you folks do this every year. And it's just my honor to work around such incredible, heroic people who are willing to put their life on the line each and every day. That is a new experience for me. You know, I was very aware of it in my former life in media, but you get in this mayor's office and you understand the things that can happen in a given city on any level. What gives you solace, if you will, confidence, no matter the circumstance, and we all know we live in a world now where we can almost expect the unimaginable, that we have the kinds of dedicated men and women who are so capable and so giving of themselves to recognize, and the chiefs will be up here to talk about them because I don't have enough superlatives, but to recognize these men and women as the actual nominees of Employees of the Year is like really talking about the best of the best. So congratulations to everybody. Everybody's a winner in this situation. I just want to acknowledge, since I have some really great people in this room, in the spirit of this holiday season, let me put my mayor's hat on behalf of a very grateful community. Mahalo for everything you do. You folks really make an incredible difference in the lives of the people who live here. And so I thank you personally as well. God bless all of you. Merry Christmas. Brett, platform's yours.
Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate your comments. I'd just like to reiterate and echo what the Mayor said, and that's the very reason why we do this award every year, is for the first responders in our local communities that put their lives on the line every day. And I feel like it's almost ironic we do this in within closed doors, because I feel like a lot of what you do goes unnoticed. All of your good deeds and good actions and whatnot. And so I know it's not easy being here. Taking time out of your busy day, and especially with what you do to be here. And I'd like to thank the mayor's office for helping us to put this together. Miku Sewell, who there's a lot of back and forth that goes on in helping to plan this, and we appreciate everything that the mayor's office does for us in helping to do this. With that said, I'd like to tell you just a little bit about the Honor a Responder Award program that we sponsor. This will be our 5th year sponsoring this award. And so SERVPRO sponsors a football game, a bowl game. So for those of you avid football fans out there, it's called the First Responder Bowl. It takes place in Dallas, Texas every year, where they honor local first responders in their territory at the game, apart from the game. And what they do is they ask, apart from that, 13 other locations, so bowl game locations. And so for Hawaii, it's the Easy Post Bowl game, which takes place on the 24th of December every year, where a local SERVPRO will honor one of our first responders. And so the mayor's office helps us to put together the nominees, and then we select a winner that will be able to go on the field, during that game and receive an award. And so you'll be able to get your 15 minutes of fame. So, with that being said, I'd like to, we have some gift boxes that we prepared for all of the nominees, and some lace and some certificates as well. So, Dana, if I could get your help with that. So Edward Lee Jr., if we could have you come up. Lee Lenchanko, if you would please come up. Charles Oliveri. Charles. And then Tiare Perry, if you would come up. I'd also like to acknowledge Officer Perry just had a baby. I realize how difficult it might be to be here 8 days after your baby is born, so we'd like to congratulate her. And so on behalf of SERVPRO, we'd like to thank you for all that you do, and we appreciate you being here. And this time I'd like to turn the time over to your department heads to say a little something about your nominees. So go right ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I want to thank SERVPRO for taking this opportunity to honor our hard workers in our city. As far as Eddie, I've had the honor of actually working alongside Eddie. We were stationed together for many years, and after the Maui wildland fires, we brought Eddie up on a special assignment to help us with our emergency communications plan. So he was very instrumental in running and coordinating that project, and he does it without expecting any credit. So for Eddie, he's a very humble man, but he's just going to do what is best for the department, and that's, again, he's not here for any kind of credit, but he's just really to work hard, and it was very instrumental in creating that plan and keeping our city safe. So appreciate everything you do, Eddie.
Thanks, Chief.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. I'm Jim Ireland, the Director of Emergency Services, and I'm here to recognize Lee Lenchanko, a paramedic supervisor with our department. Lee's been with us 25 years, and in a department with 250 people, it was really hard to pick somebody above and beyond everyone else when you have such a wonderful and great group of people you work with. But Lee really does stand out. And with the football analogy, we talk about players who can play offense and defense and special teams and these special type of players, and that's Lee. She's been an EMT, a paramedic, she's been a dispatcher, she's now a paramedic supervisor, and even now in training to become a district chief when needed. And so really someone who's played all the positions within EMS, always smiling even after 15 calls. And she's a leader's leader. When I hear on the radio, she's a supervisor of the Honolulu ambulance, and we all know, we have tragedies and big calls all over this island, but West Oahu can get some doozies. And when I hear her get on scene on the radio and say, "Nanakuli on scene, I'm in command," I know that we have the best of our best on the scene, taking care of the patients and command of that scene to get everybody taken care of. And perhaps the best compliment I can pay Lee is, should something ever befall me or really anyone, and you open your eyes and there's Lee, I'm going to know I'm going to be in really good care. Congratulations, Lee.
Aloha, my name's Kurt Lager. I'm the Acting Director of Ocean Safety Department. Our department selected Charles Oliveri, Assistant Chief Charles Oliveri, for this nomination. Charlie's been working for the department for 25 years. I've known him 20 of those years. He's gone through the ranks as a beach guard to a lieutenant supervisor and now up to assistant chief. But supervisor aside, I think most people can approach Charlie in our department and as someone that they look up to. Charlie's the guy if we ask someone to go do something and everyone stares in the distance, Charlie's going to go and do it. He's that type of person. I'm proud to call him a friend and a coworker, and I just want to say congratulations, Charlie.
Aloha, good afternoon. Deputy Chief Vanek and Major Platt, it's an honor to be up here to recognize our nomination. SERVPRO, thank you very much for the venue and capability to do this kind of thing. Mayor, thank you for the opportunity to host here at Honolulu Hale. But, I look at the other three individuals and Officer Tiare Perry's 4 years experience in the Honolulu Police Department, but an amazing officer who back in April, while she was on patrol, got sent to a high-rise on the 32nd floor. There was a distressed female who was going through some issues, standing outside of her apartment outside on the ledge. Officer Perry put herself in harm's way by going out the window, talking to the individual for about 20 minutes and getting her to calm down and come back inside. So saved a life on that day in April, and so just amazing work from a young officer who's had a wealth of experience now, but just tremendous. And thank you so much for your service. We greatly appreciate it. And thank you for saving a life.
We really appreciate your comments, and thank you for coming up and doing that. So, and we'd just like to echo those remarks. SERVPRO is very grateful for the work that you do and for putting your lives on the line. And, you made a comment about putting yourself in harm's way, and I've got 4 little kids. I feel like I do that every day, but I don't know if that really counts. But with that being said, we would like to award this year's 2024 nominee for the Honor Responder Award to Officer Perry. And Officer Perry, we're going to put you on the spot here. If you would please come up and make a few remarks, we would love to hear from you as well.
Thank you so much to everyone being here and nominating me and SERVPRO. I just think I was doing my job and at the right place at the right time and said the right things. And I look forward to working with all these wonderful people. And thank you.
And again, thank you all for being here. Again, to the mayor's office for helping, to put this together. This event that we do here in the mayor's office, we obviously put that together locally with, between our franchise and the mayor's office. SERVPRO does not ask us or require us to do this. The reason why we do this is because, like Jim mentioned, it's extremely hard to choose one above all else. We feel like you're all deserving of this award, and so that's why we do this event here, so that we can honor all 4 of you. So thank you very much. And unless there's any other remarks?
Any questions from anybody in the media?